Hello everybody. I'm here, I really am. I just got to walk around the table. Here I am. This video is about several things. First of all, I don't know how many of you even noticed, but I changed the name of my channel. I'm not so much the hopeful homesteader anymore. I haven't completely given up on the idea, but the chances of me being able to sell this place and get out of here, I just don't know. My main thing about leaving here is my oldest grandson was 5 when their mother took them away. This is the only place he knows where to find me. And I know that he'll be able to find me at some point. We used to play a little game when we go driving around, and I would let him tell me how to go to get home. Didn't matter whether he told me a wrong turn or not, but that didn't happen often. But he knew how to get here, no matter where we were. Several places he knew where to get. But he's in Florida now, and I hope he doesn't forget, but that's the only way that I know that he's going to be able to find me. Some of my friends have told me that he'll find me no matter what. He knows that we have, now let me turn on another light. Hold on. Oh, I know what it is. I've got the fan on and I don't have the light on underneath. There you go, that's a little better. Anyhow, some of my friends have said, you know, he knows that we have YouTube, because he's done plenty of videos without me, or with me. He was a little ham. Everybody was starting to tell me that I needed to put his own channel on, but that's all up in the air right now. But anyhow, I don't know exactly what everybody thinks a homesteader is, but I was born and raised in the country, and when I was growing up, me and my mother had a garden. It was probably about 1 acre, because the property that we had was like 2 acres, and me and her and my grandmother and grandfather also had it, but me and her did the majority of the work. And that's where I learned how to garden. I learned how to garden, I learned how to sew, I learned how to cook, I learned how to can from my mother and my grandmother. And I had a horse when I was 15, so I know a little bit about horses. My daughter had the goats. She doesn't have them anymore, but she did have. Anyhow, I thought that's not going to stop me from learning more about how to be more self-sufficient. I've got a garden here in the city. You all have seen that. And I'm going to keep on learning about how to be self-sustaining. Try not to rely on anybody for anything, really. I try not to rely on anybody for very much right now. Try to do it all myself. And yes, I know everybody has told me, you know, ask for help, take help when it's offered. I'm a giver, I'm not a taker. But, well, there's a notification for somebody probably going live. Anyhow, that's why I changed my name to Lady B's Urbanstead. Because just because I'm in the city doesn't mean I'm not going to do as much as I can do right here. I cannot have any animals. I'm in the city limits, and there are no animals allowed besides cats and dogs and household animals, not farm animals. Somebody told me to put 3 or 4 chickens out back and no roosters so that they wouldn't make so much noise. But I don't need to be fined. I couldn't afford to pay the fine. But anyhow, that's the reasoning behind why I changed my name. And the only person that I won't say that caught my name change, the only person that mentioned it in any kind of comment was Dana Bitty Boo. Bitty Boo's Homestead Decor and More, I think is what she changed her name to. But anyhow, she was the only one that commented about the name change. And I had already picked out something for whoever mentioned it first. I'm going to send Dana something. And I've got it right here. And it's already addressed. I'm not going to leave it long enough for you to see the addresses. But Dana, I've already got it. And I will get it out. It may not be tomorrow, but it might be Wednesday. But anyhow, I know you'll like what's in it. And if you want to, whenever you get it, if you want to do an unboxing, that's fine. Personally, I'd like to keep it myself, but I really don't have any place for it. But anyhow, I know you'll enjoy it. Okay, now, another thing that I want to talk about is this time last year, I had what I called the Awesome Cookout Package Giveaway. Well, I'm going to do that again this year. That's what this is for, is the apron that I'm making. But for anybody that wants to be entered into it, somewhere in your comments on this video, and this video only, I want you to put, and I hope this comes out right rather than backwards, but I guess you can read backwards anyhow. Put it like that somewhere in your comment. The only stipulations are you have to be a subscriber, and you have to put this, of course I do, somewhere in your comments. And then, see, today is the 9th, I think, 8th. I don't have my phone on me, so I'm not sure. Anyhow, we'll run this until the 16th. I don't know what day that is, but we'll run it to the 16th. Midnight on the 16th. That will be the end of it. Midnight time, Eastern Standard Time. That will give everybody enough time to watch it and say they want entered by saying, of course I do. Anyhow, I don't know if this is going to be an annual thing, but Paul F. was the one that won that last year. I think that was who it was. Anyhow, he sent me a picture of everybody enjoying everything that he wore, the apron that I made. And I guess they all enjoyed it. He enjoyed getting it anyhow. But I'm not going to show right now what I've got in the package. It's all in the box in there. And I might add to it after I get this apron made and put in it to see if I have any more room. But anyhow, if you want to be entered, somewhere in your comment, put, of course I do. And then everybody that puts, of course I do, will be entered. And I will draw. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But it'll be fair, whatever I do. But anyhow, trying to think of anything else that I needed to say. Oh, there is going to, besides the name change, there's going to be some other changes in my YouTube channel. I'm going to try to figure things out. Somebody's been trying to get me to do live streams, and I've already decided what I'm going to do them on, and it's all to help other people. Of course, you know that's how I am, but I'm going to try to figure that out and do that. And I need watch time to get the needed hours to be monetized again. And the only thing that I ever used the monetization money, and I only got 3 little bitty checks, and I used that for my drawings and prizes and stuff. I did not use it for my own personal use. You know, it all went back to you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have had it anyhow. But anyhow, if I could, and I hate to ask, but I'll put it to you this way. If we were all to go to our smaller channels, the people that are fighting to get monetized, if we would go to their channels and watch their playlists, then we could help them get over the top. I can't remember all the names that I've gone through and helped, but I see a little channel struggling to try to get there, and I will put their videos on the playlists, or if they don't have playlists, then I'll play their videos individually. But I try to help all I can. I'll put them on in there in the bedroom while I'm cleaning or sewing or whatever. Yes, I brought the sewing machine in here today just for this video. I usually sit in there in the air conditioning, because that's the only air conditioner I have, is a window air conditioner in there. But I've got the fan in here. It's not real bad. If I didn't have the fan on, I'd be sweating. But anyhow, I guess that's about it for now. So don't forget, put it in your comments. Of course I do. I thank you all for listening while I ramble. I'm going to get off of here and get busy finishing this apron, and it won't take me very long to finish it. And I've got other things in line to get sewn also. So I'm going to get off here, and we'll talk to y'all later. We'll see y'all next video. Now I got to go walk all the way around here just to tell you all, stay safe. We'll see you next time. Bye.